So today's rant's going to be on ownership. All that being said, I want to encourage everybody to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring that bell. Last night was fun, to say the least. It was fun, and we got to do a roundtable on Entertainer's channel with Kid Blue, The Hub, Rover Sports, Bad Dog. It was so much fun. I can't wait to do it again. And I'll leave a link in the description box below to that video. All that being said, not enough blame goes on ownership. Everybody uses Dave Gettleman as a punching bag. He gets way too much criticism. I'm not saying he doesn't deserve criticism. He does. Alec Ogletree trade was an embarrassment. Leonard Williams trade was an embarrassment. Jonathan Stewart signing, that shouldn't have happened. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to excuse ownerships from their mistakes they've made. Like moving off of Tom Coughlin or not firing Jerry Reese when they had fired Tom Coughlin, or unceremoniously firing Tom Coughlin, because the way they did it was disgusting. Then moving off of Jerry Reese and Ben McAdoo, and then going out there and panic hiring, and just getting Dave Gettleman and Pat Shurmur, and then firing Pat Shurmur. Now, right or wrong, doesn't matter if you like him or not. And maybe Pat Shurmur is the wrong guy, and he probably was. But you can't keep going through the cycle. Doesn't matter if you hire the wrong guy or not. Because you keep hiring and firing, you're no better than the New York Jets, you're no better than the Cleveland Browns. These are teams that have a tendency to do that, and look at where they've been. What kind of success these teams have had? Not much. Do you want to be like that? Then you can't keep doing what you're doing. Ownership's got to get us set on a path and stick with something. And I pray they don't expect playoffs this year. And my fear is they do. And that is the wrong mentality to have. We need improvement. You're in the second year of a rebuild. That's reality. You can fight that all you want. Ownership has to quit meddling, unify, and let's move forward. And let's see what the coaching staff we have in place with Joe Judge, the young quarterback, and Dave Gettleman, see how all this shakes out. And you got to give it more than a year. If you wanted to get some young blood in here, you wanted to get a new perspective on things, you had the ability to fire Dave Gettleman this offseason, and you chose not to. Don't go back on that and try to make up for it this year, because that's the wrong thing to do. At this point, you got to stick with this. This is the path you have chosen, and you're going to ride this thing out. Unless Dave Gettleman decides to retire on his own fruition, that's fine. Other than that, if they fire Dave Gettleman, that will be the biggest mistake they ever make. And mark my words, as Giants fans, you are not seeing success if you fire Dave Gettleman. You're not. I know you might say, OGR, you're wrong. I can't stand Dave Gettleman. Great. You're not getting anybody better. You can't just go off and get a new GM in here. And who would want to take the job? They don't get to decide on coach. They don't get to decide on quarterback, system, anything. Anything that GMs enjoy doing, they don't get to do. Not to mention, the new GM would no longer be beholden to Daniel Jones. And you might just let him walk. You know what that means? That means another rebuild, another start over. Is that what you want as Giants Nation? No, you don't. The fact of the matter is, we need continuity, we need stability, and we need to move forward. And we got to see how this season shakes out. Because each and every person in that roundtable last night said the same thing. 6-10, 7-9, 8-8. One of those three records. That's the expectation for this team this year, regardless of who we draft. Isaiah Simmons, Jedrick Wills, whoever. That's expectations. That's improvement, and that's something you can build off going forward. Either way, it's been OGR Sports, and I'll catch you on the next vid.